To the Silver Family channel, and if this is your first time of coming across this channel, this is the Silver Family journey. What we normally do is creating awareness for special needs children, because I have a special needs son who is 8 years old. And are you coming to say hello?
Okay.
Yeah, so this is Somto.
Hello guys.
Hello.
Yeah,
his name is Somto, and he's 8 years old.
Bye.
Yeah. So yeah, I've not been able to come online for a while now, and I will not be coming online as much as I used to do before, because I started a new job which is taking a lot of my time. It's really taking my time. I'm working Monday to Friday, and it's been really tough for me to secure childcare for my children. I've never done a 9 to 5 job before. I've never left my children with childminder. Even when I was in the uni, I had to leave uni on time to be able to collect my children from school by myself. So yeah, it's really been difficult, really been difficult. But I thank God I'm pushing through. I will keep trying. So because I've been busy, this week we have a bank holiday, which means tomorrow is we have a long weekend. Tomorrow is not school. Is not school day. It's not working day for me as well, and I'm going to use the opportunity to catch up with some things that I've not been doing at home. That's why, because I'm busy, that's why I have a whole lot of clothes that they are all washed, but they need to go to the right places they're supposed to be. I've got those ones there. Put those ones there in the bag. All of them are, I need to arrange everything. And these ones as well. And this one here, oh yeah, at least I forgot. A friend of mine went to Africa, came in yesterday to see me, and she brought these materials for my children. They really love it, and yeah, they really love it. So yeah, I will be just wanted to say hello to you guys and happy new months to you guys. This is my month. I'm born in May, and we are special. May borns are very special. So fold and arrange this clothes with me, and let's just do it together. So join me. Yeah.
Auntie, check it out. Before I move. Hello, Auntie. Look at my dad. What's this?
So where are you from?
From African.
Are you?
Yes, I'm going to pack my clothes.
Yeah. You are African who?
African Sutter.
African.
Sutter.
Okay.
Sutter.
What do you say to Auntie?
Mwah. I love you. Hello, Auntie. I like my clothes, and I think that you bought the right size for me. So, thank you for this. And I really hope you enjoyed the party.
So yeah, while we fold the clothes, I've been thinking about something, and it's something that I want to share with you people. It's something that happened when I was young, and I grew up to find out that there are some areas where our parents didn't do very well our parents' generation, and because the reason why I want to talk about it is for us to change the narration. You know, when we're growing up, our parents keep things away from us, like for example, like not telling us some things, thinking that they're protecting us. Like for me, I realized that my mother is, you know, people from their generation, they like to keep things away from children, even some things that is necessary to share with them. So when I was growing up, my mother didn't tell me a lot of things, and growing up with this now, as a grown woman, I found out that those things are wrong, for us not to tell our children the reason why we make some decisions in life. So as I was growing up, my mom, I grew up and I saw my mom going to a certain kind of church, and that's where we worshipped. That was our second family house. As if we are not in the house, we are not in the farm, we are not in school, or the next place you will find us is in church, and Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday, and this kind of church that is as the Lord leadeth. I'm not gonna mention names or any. I'm not going to be mentioning the name of the church, but you know all this as the Lord leadeth church, that you go to church and you spend hours, you don't even know when you're coming back. So as I was growing up, after some time, my mom stopped going to the church. But and this is all I knew. She changed and started going to the Catholic church. She never explained the reason. I never liked Catholic church. I would go to Catholic church, and I never liked the doctrine. It was so boring to me, and I was like rebelling, trying to go back to where we used to worship before. So, but my mom, sorry, as I'm talking, I'm not very good in talking and doing things. I'm trying to put the children's uniform out, so they are all washed, but I need to iron them tomorrow. And yeah, so my mom, back to our story. My mom never my mom never told us the reason why she stopped going to the church, and until she passed away, God bless her. So she never discussed it with us. But recently, not quite long, some few years ago, that was when I was in the secondary school, and I came to Europe long time ago. And the part of Europe I was living, I there were no like churches, or you know, and that they were not the kind, they don't have that kind of church for me to go. So when I came to England, at first I did not start going to that church, but after the birth of my when I was pregnant with my son, I moved to an area where I find that kind of church. I went there once. I didn't really like the vibes I got. I stopped until a cousin of mine came from Nigeria and said and told me that that church that my mom left when we were younger was somewhere in somewhere in London. So, and I find it like, okay, well, I can start now. I am my own woman now. I started going to this church again, but shortly I realized that I started seeing the reasons. I started to reason why my mom left. Even when I started, my mom was still alive. I told my mom about it. I have started, but she never really said anything. But she was like, like she didn't say anything. But I can tell from our conversation that she's not really liking me to go back to that. Like happy that I went back to that church, but because I'm of age, she didn't really find it like telling me, which is where parents get it wrong. It is very, very important for you to tell your children your what you think, why you make decisions, because you're wiser than them, and you are their guardians. So you tell them. But for me, after some time I went to that church, I started finding out the reasons why my mom would have left. A church that controls minds, church that poke nose into your life, church that think that I started seeing signs that I did not like, because I came to Europe when I was very young, and I don't believe in that nobody can control me. Part of all my teenage life was here in Europe. As soon as I finished the secondary school, I came to Europe. So my teenage life was here in Europe actually. So but I am still like, I have those Nigerian culture, Nigerian thinking mixed with European thinking. I started seeing sign of control, and they're like manipulations, and that is manipulating your mind to get control of your life. So I started to withdraw. Then things went sour, and I started to find reason why, to see the reasons why my mom left the church, because my mom is educated and she's intelligent, and I guess that was one of the reasons why she left the church. So parents, please advise your children. Don't hide things for your children. Don't say you don't want to spoil things. You don't want to spoil people to your children. If you find something that is not working and you think it's not working for you, you have the right to tell your children. It is your right, it's your duty to tell your children not to make such a mistake. But if they grow up and decide to do that thing, your conscience will be at rest. At least, like me, I talk to my daughter, she's 5 years old. I talk to my children about things like an adult. I tell them my view, what I stand for, how I view the thing, what I feel about it. I don't hide it, no matter how small. My daughter was asking me if she's going to leave this house one day, earlier today. And I said, yes, you will leave this house one day. You will grow up, you will go and marry. She became emotional and she was crying because she's just 5. But I could have said like an African woman, oh no, where are you going? You're gonna be with me all the days of your life, just to make her happy. But I told her the truth, that one day you're going to leave this house and you're going to have your own family. She cried, and I had to explain to her, and I did not lie to her. So all those little lies that we tell our children, or all those things that we're keeping away from them, thinking that, oh, they're very small, they can't understand. We might not have the opportunity. Nobody knows when God is going to call them. Please, let's try and tell our children exactly how we feel, our opinion with things, and to guide them through the right paths. Because if my mom had told me why she left that church, maybe I would have tread with caution. But I thank God I was able to call myself back on time, and started knowing God for myself. I thank God for that. But parents, please learn from this. Tell your children your opinion, the reasons you're doing what you're doing. Don't hide it away from them. No, everything you say to your child, when they grow up, they will remember. So that's all I want to say. I will continue